Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 13 of What If Naruto Went Missing for 4 years. Get this one to 100 likes as usual. Remember to share to all your friends on your social media platform. Turn on that bell notification to stay posted, and remember, go ahead and check out my second channel. I did a new episode of What If Naruto was the next stage of Sixth Path. So go ahead and enjoy. And yeah, if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the Anime King family. And turn on that bell notification to stay posted, guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. To do a bit of a recap, Naruto and Sakura got together in the last part, and Naruto was able to achieve the Fox Sage mode. Kurama was very proud of him. Naruto decided that he wanted to go back to the Leaf Village, so he left the demon world. Meanwhile, Sasuke was gathering his forces as he went and got Karin. It was now time for him to go and get Juko, with Bailo, the demon snake, following behind them. As Bailo wanted to see how Sasuke would do against Itachi with his power now, it would be a great test, and Sasuke was also interested to use his demonic Sharingan. So at the village, Naruto got really angry and let out some killer intent, making all of the people shuddered in fear after they saw him. They wanted to run him out of the village, but they quickly realized that he is not someone to trifle with, as they were scared of him. Naruto and Saito went to the Hokage's office, where Hayashi, the head of the Hyuga clan, bursted in anger. He didn't want the demon back at the village. But Naruto told him if he wanted him to leave, he just had to do something about it. Naruto was itching for a fight right there. So that was basically the last part, but you guys can go ahead and check it out on playlist and enjoy. So let's get straight in this new episode. Hinata had never run so fast in her life. She had been training with Kiba and Shino. She heard that Naruto returned to the village. She haven't even checked in at the front gate. When she returned to the village, luckily, Shino explained the situation. However, Kiba and Akamaru was on her tail, jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Hinata, slow down, yelled Kiba. No, yelled back Hinata. Naruto is back and I have to see him, she said. But you have no idea where he is. Are you going to search the entire village? Asked Kiba. If I need to, yelled Hinata, as she turned on her Byakugan and started to search across the village for Naruto. Meanwhile, Saito and Sakura was walking. Saito was in his human form. I cannot believe that the Kyuubi bought a house in the village, said Sakura. He bought one in every major village, so he can use them as spy house, said Saito. Well, you can teleport almost anywhere, so why do you need a house? Sakura asked. Because when we teleport in, we have no idea who's around. We might be teleporting in the sight of someone, said Saito as he looked at Sakura. And if they see us, the spy mission is useless. But when we have the house, we have a fixed point, so no one will be able to see us, said Saito. As Naruto then dropped down from the roof and landed beside them. I'm here, he said, as Sakura turned and smiled to him. So, let's get going to the house, said Saito. As Naruto stopped, he turned to his left. Someone was coming at them with high speed. What is wrong? Sakura asked. Suddenly, Hinata jumped from a rooftop as she landed beside the group. Crap, Hinata must have heard that Naruto is back, thought Sakura. There is nowhere we are going to let her take away Naruto, thought inner Sakura, as she had a mental conversation with herself. There is no way, she said. Naruto, said Hinata as she looked at him. Hinata, said Naruto, flatly as he looked at her. Is there something you want? Well, Naruto, I was wondering, as Hinata's knees start to shake, would you like to go out with me? She asked. Naruto just looked at her, as Hinata was biting her lips, waiting for the answer, while Sakura was also waiting for the answer. No, Naruto said flatly, as Hinata's eyes widened. Her heart felt like it broke into a million pieces. Naruto turned away and started to walk off without saying another word. Stop, Naruto, ordered Kiba, as Naruto turned and looked at him. Please, don't tell me that you want to ask me out as well, Naruto said. No, I don't roll that way, said Kiba. But at least explain to Hinata why you don't want to go out with her. Fine, said Naruto. He still wasn't used to deal with humans after being at the demon world for so long. First of all, I don't know her that well. Even when we were Jennings, she didn't talk to me at all, and I haven't seen her in years. So, we are total strangers. And would you want to go out with a total stranger? Naruto asked. I guess not, said Kiba. As much as he hated to see Hinata in pain, Naruto did have a point. But if I get to know you, then maybe we can be together? Hinata asked. You will have to fight the pink-haired vixen for that spot, Saito said as he laughed. Sakura then looked at Hinata as Hinata glared at Sakura. Crap, thought Kiba as the two women are staring each other down. Perfect, Saito thought as he wanted to see the fight. This will make my stay even more interesting to see Sakura and the white-haired vixen fight each other. Meanwhile at the Hokage's office, Ino, Shikamaru and Choji stood before Tsunade. What do you mean you ran into Sasuke? Tsunade asked. He looks so cold, and those dark eyes, said Ino. It looked so cold when he was a kid, but now it just seemed like a black empty hole that leaned only to darkness. And no sign of Orochimaru, asked Shizune. No. The guy that Sasuke was with said that Sasuke killed him, said Choji. Orochimaru is dead? Asked Navi. Yes, if we are to believe what he said, said Shikamaru. Could it be possible? Could Orochimaru really be dead? Thought Tsunade. Also there is something else, said Shikamaru as Tsunade looked at him. What is that? Asked Tsunade. Sasuke's Sharingan is different. How? Tsunade asked. It is black with white commas, except red with black commas, said Shikamaru, and is more powerful than ever. Could Sasuke have the Mangekyou Sharingan? Maybe, but why would it change color? Tsunade asked. Maybe he was experimented on by Orochimaru, said Shizune. No, said Tsunade. Orochimaru would never experiment on his future body. Then how do you explain his eyes? Asked Shizune. I can't, said Tsunade. Are you going to tell Naruto and the others? Asked Shizune. Do we have any idea where he is? Asked Tsunade. No, said Shizune. No, Naruto just needs time to reconnect. I will not send him out unless he is needed. Naruto is back? Asked Ino. Yeah, said Tsunade, he is back. Back with Naruto, he entered the house with Sakura behind him. To her surprise, it was fully furnished. Let me guess, you have been using this place as a base? Asked Sakura as she looked at Saito. How do you think that me and Sakura got in the village in the first place? Said Saito. I am going to go train, said Naruto as he tossed his coat on a chair. Naruto, you just come back. You can take a break and walk around the village, said Sakura as Naruto turned and looked at her. And why would I do that? The villagers would attack me, unlikely you for just being beside me. Just give them time that I am around and make them get useful to the situation, Naruto stated. As much as Sakura hated to admit it, Naruto was right. Okay, I will go out and get the rest of our friends and have a housewarming party for you, said Sakura. Works for me, said Naruto. Just make sure you inform that white-eyed vixen, Hinata was it, said Sato with a grin. Don't worry, I will invite her, said Sakura, as she walked out, cursing under her breath. Why do you have to be so against Sakura? Asked Naruto. I am not against her, said Sato. However, I think that you're letting her win a bit too easily. What can I say? I like her, maybe love her. No, you love her, said Sato. However, the part of the hunt is very fun, Sato said. In human words, it is called playing hard to get, said Naruto. I like our term the better, the hunt, said Sato. Back with Sasuke, Shigetsu, Karin, and Bailo, who was around Sasuke's neck, but he was invisible. That was one of the power of the demon snake. He was able to turn invisible. Sasuke then told them to stand back. As he put his hand on the door, the moment he opened it, Jugo ran out as he slammed Sasuke into the wall, as he started to laugh insanely, die, 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 as Shigetsu pulled out his sword, ready to attack. Jugo then felt something pushing back on his arms. As he saw Sasuke, his body covered in black scales, as half of his face, with black markings. So you're just a copy of me, said Jugo. No, that is the power of the demon snake, said Bailo. Demon snake? Bailo then hissed. We don't have time for this, as his eyes glow. They were then teleported somewhere else. Back at the Leaf Village, Sakura realized due to it being the fox spine base, they only really had meat, no vegetables. And she knew that Ino was on one of those diets, and she wouldn't touch anything but a small salad, so she had to go out shopping. Meanwhile, on the road in an unknown area, I cannot wait to send another soul to Lord Jashi, said Hidan. Just wait, they will send a team, hopefully someone with a bounty on their heads, so I can make some money. Money is the only thing that really matters to you, huh? Hidan asked. Hidan, I don't feel like talking about it, and killing you will be pointless, so leave it alone, ordered Kakazu. Very well, I need to pray to Jashi for success in the coming battle, said Hidan as the two kept walking. All the while, Zetsu kept hiding in the shadows, studying them. Back in the Leaf, Naruto was sitting on a couch in the living room, waiting. He didn't really want to do this party thing, but here he was, sitting down in a room full of people, with everyone asking him questions. Naruto, said Ino, as Naruto looked up at her. What? Naruto asked. I asked you a question, said Ino. What is it? Asked Naruto. She asked what it was like living with demons, said Shikamaru as he sat down. Fine, said Naruto. Fine? Is that all you have to say? Asked Ino. Don't even try to get more out of him, piggy, said Sakura as Ino grinned. So, forehead, have you and Naruto gotten close? Asked Ino as Sakura blushed a bit as she looked at Naruto. I will take that as a yes, said Ino. No, yelled Lee as he jumped towards Naruto in a stance. Lee, what are you doing? Asked Neji and Tenten. I am fighting for Sakura's love, the most youthful in the village, Lee said as he gave Sakura a thumbs up. Sakura just rubbed the bridge of her nose as she sighed. So Naruto, will you fight me for the love of Sakura? Lee said as he took his fighting stance inside of the house. Naruto just sat there with a blank expression on his face as he looked at Lee. Alright, let's go, Naruto said as he got up, as everyone was interested to see this battle. Oh romantic, inner Sakura said. Naruto is going to fight for me. She screamed in her mind. But what if he lose, she thought. No, there is no way Naruto can possibly lose. Meanwhile across town, Ren Kuruno, Sakura's mother, was in Sakura's room, pushing everything into a bag. "What are you doing, Ren?" As she turned to see Tsunade, the fifth Hokage, standing at the window. "If that demon lover wants to be with that demon, then she would not live here," said Ren as she tossed more of Sakura's clothes in the bag. "This isn't like you, Ren. You will never throw your own daughter out," said Tsunade as she looked at her old friend. "You don't understand, Lady Tsunade. You were away when the Kyuubi attacked," said Ren. "You didn't see that demon fox march through the village, destroying buildings with one swipe of his tail." "No, I didn't, but I did serve in the war, and I saw things just like that." "You're a ninja. I am not. I am a villager. I am not used to things like that. I lost my husband. I lost many close friends. Everyone lost that day," Tsunade said. "I cannot stand the sight of Naruto. He's a demon," Ren said, with hate in her voice. Tsunade looked at her, as she knew that argument or showing strength wouldn't help right here. "The demon has corrupted my daughter, and I have lost her, and I am letting her go." "Naruto is not a demon," said Ren. "Yes, he is. He is the one responsible for killing my close friend and my husband, and also my husband's close friend, Minato, the fourth Hokage, and also my best friend, Kushina," she said. "I never even got to meet my godchild, as she and her husband was close friend with Minato and Kushina." "You have met your godson," said Tsunade as Ren's eyes shut up. "What?" As Tsunade then told her that Naruto is the son of Minato and Kushina. She didn't believe it at first, but after some more convincing, she started to cry as she couldn't believe. But why would Minato see that demon in his child? He couldn't ask anyone else in the village to do something that he wasn't prepared to do, said Tsunade, as she started to put back all of Sakura's clothes. "So, does he know? Does Naruto know the truth?" Ren asked. "No, he does not," Tsunade said, as she looked at Ren. "Minato left instructions that Naruto should be treated as a hero for containing the Kyuubi. I guess that didn't happen," Ren said as she felt guilty for all of her actions. "The second part was that Naruto should learn about his heritage on his birthday when he's 17, said Tsunade. "Why?" asked Ren. "Why wait that long? Minato had a lot of enemies," was the only thing that Tsunade said. "So, are you still going to throw out your daughter?" "No," said Ren, as she sat on Sakura's bed, as she felt guilty for all that she had done. Back with the fight, the both of them were standing about 10 feet away from each other, as Naruto had an unreadable expression on his face. "Alright Naruto, here I come," said Lee as he rushed towards Naruto. He went to deliver a roundhouse kick to Naruto's face. Naruto put up his arm as he blocked. Lee then began a full assault as he punched and kicked at Naruto, but Naruto dodged and blocked almost all of them. Lee then jumped back. "You have gotten better, Naruto." "You done?" asked Naruto as Lee narrowed his eyes and looked at him. "It looks like I will have to go all out," said Lee as he reached down and removed his leg weights. He charged again, but this time faster than anything that the Rookie 12 has ever seen. However, Naruto dodged it with ease, but Lee then started to deliver a barrage of attacks on Naruto. Naruto blocked every single one of them. "Come on, fight me! Or are you not going to fight for Sakura's love?" Naruto then vanished as everyone turned to see where Naruto was, but he was nowhere in sight. He then appeared right in Lee's face as he punched Lee straight in his face, sending him flying towards the wall. "You done, Lee?" asked Naruto as Lee got up back. "Never! I will never give up on my love for Sakura-chan," he said as he wiped away the bloody nose. "Well then, I guess I'll have to kill you," Naruto said as his eyes turned red with the split Everyone's eyes widened. That will be the only way I will stop, Lee said as he went into a fighting pose. Too bad. I am not fighting for Sakura's love, said Naruto as Sakura's heart began to break when she heard this. As Hinata's heart began to rise, I am fighting for something else. What is it? Asked Lee. Sakura had the right to choose who she gives her heart to, said Naruto as he looked down at Lee. Lee, you fought to take Sakura for yourself, but you forgot the fact that Sakura is a person and she have the right to choose who she wants to be with. But Sakura needs the best, and I have to prove myself by defeating everyone, said Lee. Agree, Sakura or any woman deserve the best, but it's up to them to pick what they want, said Naruto. Sakura smiled as she remembered when she told Naruto that she picked who she want to love. No one chose for her. As she looked at him. And of course I love you, Naruto, she said. Well, said Naruto as everyone looked to the roof to see a large white fox sitting down there. Oh God, said Sato, why do you have to come? Are you upset to see me? My future mate, Sato, said Katara as she disappeared in wind and then appeared right beside Sato. I can't get rid of you, said Sato as he turned his attention back to the two boys, not focusing on her. No, you will never will, said Katara as she looked around. There is another reason why I came here. I want to get to know the humans that Naruto talk about with us. So why don't we all go inside? We still have to fight, said Lee as Naruto smirked. Okay. He then vanished as Lee saw glimpses of Naruto. He was moving with super speed, but he wasn't fast enough as Naruto appeared beside Lee and chopped him in the side of the neck. Lee's eyes rolled back as he fell unconscious. You're lucky that I didn't kill you, Naruto said, as Neji and Tenten went over to check on Lee. Later that night, Tsunade lay in her bed at the Hokage mansion as the door came crashing down as someone was coming in at force. Tsunade quickly got up as she took out the kunai that was under her pillow and threw it. Lady Tsunade, said Shizune, you missed my head by an inch, as Shizune walked in. You better have a good reason for waking me up, said Tsunade. A scout has reported that 2 members of the Akatsuki are heading this way, said Shizune. Alright, send a messenger to Naruto and tell him to meet me in the office, said Tsunade. But I'm gonna be ending this episode right here, guys. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Remember to share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And go ahead and check out What If Naruto was the next stage of 6 Pack, guys, on my second channel. And yeah, I'm gonna be posting another What If after this. So stay in tune, and remember, if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the Anime King family. And also, What If Naruto Went Dark is coming up to an end, guys. So I'm gonna be taking What If suggestions soon. And I'm gonna be picking the best 2. The 2 best. So I'm gonna be putting something on my community tab for you guys to comment your What If. And then I'm gonna be picking 5 of them. And then I'm gonna be putting up a poll for you guys to pick the 2 best ones. And then I'm gonna be doing those 2. So remember to stay in tune and get ready for that. But I'm over now, guys. Peace. You can change. You satisfy.